This is an opportunity that I just thought long and hard about, and I probably would be crazy to give up. It's a chance to win a championship on one of the greatest teams in basketball. Pretty easy decision from that sense. Other teams weren't really a consideration. I don't think I would have gone back to play for pretty much anyone else. Golden State obviously have a special place in my heart, winning a championship there and being part of the rebuild, so that's kind of how all that came together. And you know, for me, it's just funny how life works and how the world works. It was just getting the call, obviously, from Golden State back, you know, December, January, kind of made me feel pretty good. To be honest with you, back then, just they see what I'm doing over here, and to have that interest still in a situation where I thought that door was probably shut for me in my career. And you know, obviously came back here predominantly for family reasons. My wife was going through a tough pregnancy at the time, so it made sense to stay here too. But to have the opportunity to go back, I think is sensational. I spoke to Steve Kerr last week. I'm under no illusions. For me, it's an absolute honour to go and play there and go and sign there and not play a minute. Anything more than that is a bonus. I'm not silly. I know I'm older, and they have, you know, some very good players playing. But there's going to be situations where whether DeMarcus gets in foul trouble, whether there's a big that's a little bit stronger, you know, the Nurkic's and the Steven Adams of the world, where they need some minutes, and there's going to be games where I don't play. That's not an issue for me. And Steve kind of started the conversation with discussing my role and saying, hey, look, I'm just letting you know. I said, stop right there. Like, I'm under no illusions that anything's guaranteed for me here. I appreciate the opportunity. If it's waving a towel for 20-odd games and just being a good teammate, I'm happy to do it. Yeah, I'd like to get out there and get to a playoff series and a final series and contribute by all means as much as I can. And whether that's setting one good screen and getting the substrate out, or whether it's scoring a few points and grabbing some boards. But I'm pumped, and I think it's like I said, I can't stress enough how much of a great opportunity it is for the NBL and the Sydney Kings. And I saw yesterday the Sports Centre led with the story about the NBL and the Sydney Kings and myself, and that's another reason why I came back here, is to try and help the game, and I think it's working out well for everybody. Still a lot of people I'm very fond of there. Obviously, I think Steve Kerr's a sensational, not only coach, but person, and the way he manages the day-to-day and manages personalities. I understood it was a business. You got a chance to sign Kevin Durant, and I'm the odd man out because I was making $12 million that next season there to free up some cap space. I mean, I would do that to myself if I was the GM, you know, so I'm not under any illusions that, you know, I'm as good as KD. I'd make that move if I was a GM, so it's no hard feelings. Obviously, they sent me to a place that I kind of agreed that I wanted to go in Dallas. That didn't work out, but that's why it was a no-brainer for me. I mean, these things happen, and there's no point. You know, obviously I was disappointed. It got ramped up a little bit in the media that I was really bitter and hated everyone there. It was never the case. I kept in touch with a lot of guys there, Draymond, Steph, Clay, throughout leaving there. And now that I had the opportunity to go back, I think it's a very cool story. Just looking from afar, like I said, even if I don't play a minute, I think it's just really cool to go somewhere where I'm valued number one, not only as a basketball player, but basketball IQ and as a person, and hopefully add another ring to the collection.